What is up, everybody, and welcome to today's video. This is GUN Master Episode 2. Now, for today, we'll be looking at the KN-44. I max prestige it. I played with every attachment on this weapon, at least 5 to 10 games. So I kind of got a really good knowledge about this, and I'm bringing you guys my best class setups, the class setups I use with the KN-44, attachments only. Now, perks, you can run. I really don't really know what all the perks do. I'm really not comfortable with all the perks, and I'm still not sure what perks work the best, so I'm not going to include perks on this. Now, I will do an update later on, including what perks, but for now, run the perks you normally run on your classes, because I find everybody runs different perks. So, run what you're comfortable with. Now, my first weapon that I like to use was this. This was my first start. Once I unlocked all this attachment, I thought this was the go-to class setup, and it actually works pretty good. Now, I use long barrel combined with the reflex sight, because it is really hard to win long range engagement with this weapon, and them two attachments help me in order to get those long shot kills. And now quick draw is essential to ADS faster, and I use suppressor to stay off the minimap because this is mainly my TDM class. But as of playing yesterday though, I found out something else that actually worked really well, and I was able to get my kill streaks, and I was running high kill streaks twice in each game that I was playing. So I suggest you try this out. Now, this is not going to have no reflex sight. The iron sights on this weapon are actually really clean, and they actually work really well. So I run quick draw the ADA faster. The faster you can ADS, the faster you can lock on the target, the more likely you are to get the kill. Second attachment I like to run is stock. Now, I run stock because the faster I can, if I'm going up against two enemies at one time and I get one kill, the faster I can target the next one, the faster I get the kill, the more chance that I'm going to survive. So that's why I like to run stock. And I also run stock because a lot of people like to jump when they're in gunfights. And stock allows me to keep on target rather than losing my aim. And by the time it takes me to readjust my aim without stock, I'm pretty much dead at that time. So stock actually helps me with those two. So then pretty much two are to help you win gunfights. Now, the other attachment that I actually found out works really well for this weapon is fast mags. I can't tell you how many times I've been caught reloading with this weapon and get killed. But even now, if I get caught reloading, I reload pretty fast, so that I can actually aim down sights pretty fast and get the kill. So I run fast mags with this weapon, and since you are playing TDM with this weapon, I like to run suppressor. I like to stay off the minimap. The more I stay off the minimap, the faster I'm able to get my kill streaks going, and the better KD I have towards the end of the match. So this is the class I suggest you run. It's mainly a stealth class for TDM, and this is what I found out works best for this weapon. And you still got 3 slots open, so you can pick the perks you're more comfortable with. Now, I will be doing a later update for this weapon once I actually find out what perks work really well. But if I could throw a suggestion in there, I find out 6 cent actually does work really well. I have actually turned on people with this perk attack equipped, and if you don't know what perks are really good, I suggest 6 cents. For a second perk, fast hands. When you're sprinting, you're able to aim down sights faster, targeting, getting the kill faster, pretty much essentially. And third, it's either tactical mask, because tactical mask, if you get stunned with this, it stuns, flashbangs, and shock charges in this game are pretty OP, so this actually helps you out. But if you don't feel like running this tactical mask, I suggest you run blast of pressure, since you are pretty much going for a stealthy class with this weapon. Now, the second attachments that actually work really well are kind of the same as the second class that I showed you guys. It's going to be quick draw, help you aim down sights faster, stock to help you win those gunfights when you're going up against multiple enemies, and fast mags, that way you're not cut off reloading and you're able to stay in gunfights more and get more kills essentially. And the other attachment that I actually found out works really well with this weapon is high caliber. Now, I can't tell you how many times when I was equipped with high caliber, there was an instance where I was getting shot at. I was going red, and then I managed to aim down sights. I got 2 shots off, and I managed to get a 2-shot kill. Now, I find I get a lot of 2-shot kills with this weapon when I am running high caliber if one of those bullets hits the head. So this is my go-to class setup as well. If you're playing TDM and you don't want to go for a stealth class and you're running a UAV. Now, my final class setup that I actually found out works really good with this weapon. This is more for hardpoint. This is mainly what I used to use this weapon for. It's still quick draw. It's still stock to help you win those gunfights. Now, I use a trip mine because in TDM, in hardpoint, when you're playing a game and you're not playing with a team and your team is just constantly rushing the spawns are always flipping. So I always like to throw one of them in our spawn or close to the hardpoint towards our spawn before the spawn's flipped. That way I can get an indicator, even if it goes off, even if it gets shots or destroyed, I at least know they're flanking us from our backs. Now, I like to run 2 trophy systems, because when you're inside the hardpoint, there's a lot of people throwing flashbangs, there are a lot of people throwing grenades in there, and this actually helps you get assist points to your next kill streak, which actually works pretty well. And I like to run flat jacket, because flat jacket has actually saved me quite a few times when I'm in the hardpoint in my sentry, in my turrets, my sentries, my trophy systems get destroyed. So I was kind of messed up right there. So I like to run that to help me just in case my trophy systems get destroyed. Now I also like to run 6 Sense, because I'm able to turn on people if they are flanking us. Now the third attachment I like to run with this is Tactical Mask. Like I said, if you're inside the hardpoint and you're getting stunned, the more likely you are to get stunned, the more likely you are to get killed. So with Tactical Mask, this actually prevents that from happening, just in case your 2 trophy systems go down. And this is actually the class setup I actually find works really well for hardpoint, so I suggest you try this out. Now, using this class setup, I believe I have won 11 out of the 12 or 13 games that I played, and I suggest you try this out if you are a hardpoint player. So this is my GUN Master class setup. This is what I like to run. Them are the attachments that I like to use. This is what I found that works best. Now, the first 3 classes are for TDM. If you want to copy this one, this is my original go-to class for trying to go for long-range engagements, for people that were camping back spawns, or when people were far away that I was actually losing gunfights. This is my silent stealthy class for TDM, and this is kind of my loud class with the UAV thrown in there, counter UAV. That way I can stay off the minimap once I get the counter UAV, and I get the added benefits of high caliber. Now I'm kind of stuttering, so sorry about that. But yeah, if you want to try this class out, if you want to use them classes, I suggest you try them out. There's 3 classes for TDM and a class for hardpoint. And I'm Night Raven, I'm signing out. I hope this video has helped some of you guys get better kill streaks and improve your guys' gameplay. Now, if any of them class setups actually have helped you out, leave it down in the comments below. I'll appreciate any feedback I'll be hearing from you guys. And thank you for watching today's video.